Ever stop to think about the power of "they say"? Welcome back to our intriguing docuseries "They Say", where we delve into the origins and implications of those often heard sayings that subtly shape our world. Fresh off the triumph of our first season, we're now turning our lens towards a pervasive element of our culture: gender roles and the "they say" quotes that reinforce them. From "boys don't cry" to "women belong in the kitchen", we're going to explore the historical roots of these sayings and their far-reaching effects on our society. Are these seemingly innocuous phrases actually setting boundaries to our potential? Are we unknowingly confining ourselves within the stereotypical gender roles? This season, we'll be hearing from a diverse array of voices, including experts and everyday folks, sharing their experiences and insights on this vital topic. Join us as we unravel the truth behind these "they say" quotes. Society is an echo chamber, reverberating with "they say" quotes. This echo, bouncing off the walls of our collective consciousness, has a profound influence on how we perceive ourselves and others. These quotes, often steeped in tradition and history, form the bedrock of societal norms and expectations. They subtly, yet powerfully, shape our behaviors, attitudes, and even our aspirations. Consider gender roles, for instance. When we hear phrases like "boys don't cry" or "women belong in the kitchen", they don't just float away into the ether. They are absorbed, internalized, and manifest in our actions and decisions, creating invisible boundaries that dictate what is considered appropriate or normal. These "they say" quotes can be particularly restrictive when it comes to gender roles. The societal echo chamber amplifies these limiting beliefs, often drowning out the voices of those who dare to challenge the status quo. It can create a sense of confinement, a feeling that we must adhere to a predetermined script, lest we face societal backlash. But let's take a moment to pause and consider another perspective. We have with us today a group of experts who bring a different lens to the conversation. They argue that these quotes aren't just echoes of a bygone era, but active contributors to the ongoing narrative of gender roles. These quotes, they say, can perpetuate harmful stereotypes and hinder progress towards a more inclusive and equal society. In their view, the echo chamber isn't just an amplifier, it's a feedback loop, constantly reinforcing and perpetuating these limiting beliefs. It's a societal force that can stifle individuality, hinder progress, and maintain the status quo. But what if we could change the echo? What if we could challenge the "they say" quotes that limit us? What if we started questioning, started listening to the whispers of change amidst the echoes of tradition? "They say" quotes, a guiding light or a restricting cage? You decide. "Boys don't cry. Women belong in the kitchen." Sound familiar? These age-old sayings have been passed down from generation to generation, shaping our expectations of gender roles. They've become the invisible script that guides our actions and molds our perspectives, often without us even realizing it. Now imagine a world where these sayings didn't exist, a world where boys could cry without being seen as weak, and women could pursue any career without their abilities being questioned. Sounds liberating, doesn't it? But the reality is, these "they say" quotes are so deeply ingrained in our society that they can be hard to shake off. But why do these gender role narratives persist? Well, they're based on long-standing cultural and societal norms. For example, the idea that men should be strong and emotionless stems from the belief that they should be the protectors, the breadwinners. On the other hand, women have historically been relegated to caregiving roles, leading to the assumption that they're naturally nurturing and domestic. However, these stereotypes have been challenged and continue to evolve. Today, we see men embracing their emotional side and women excelling in traditionally male-dominated fields. Yet, the echoes of "they say" quotes still linger. We've spoken to experts and everyday people who've shared their experiences with these gender role narratives. They've told us how these quotes have limited their choices, influenced their behavior, and even impacted their self-esteem. For instance, one man shared how he always felt pressured to hide his emotions to appear manly, while a woman spoke about her struggle to be taken seriously in her engineering career, due to the prevailing stereotype that it's a man's job. So are these ingrained beliefs helping or hindering us? They may provide a sense of order and predictability, but they also box us in, preventing us from exploring our full potential. As we move forward, it's important to question these narratives, challenge them, and redefine them according to our own individual identities and experiences. In the next scenes, we'll delve deeper into these issues. But for now, remember this. They say doesn't mean you must. Can we break free from the chains of they say? That's the question we're grappling with today. Do these age-old sayings, these gendered expectations, truly have the power to limit us? Or can we, as individuals and as a society, rise above them? We've heard from experts, from psychologists to sociologists, who've shared their insights into the profound impact of these they say quotes. These aren't just sayings. They're societal constructs that have been woven into the fabric of our lives, shaping our behaviors and dictating our roles. But here's the thing. Constructs can be deconstructed, roles can be redefined, and that's exactly what some brave individuals are doing. They're challenging the status quo, daring to defy the they say quotes that have held us back for so long. Take, for instance, the story of Alex, a single father who's breaking the men can't be nurturing stereotype every day as he raises his 2 young children. Or consider Maria, a successful tech entrepreneur who's proving that women can't be leaders in tech is nothing more than an outdated myth. Yes, breaking free from these chains is challenging. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to swim against the current. But as more and more individuals step up and rewrite their narratives, they're not just liberating themselves. They're paving the way for future generations. They're showing us that the only limits we have are the ones we impose on ourselves. So as we delve deeper into this exploration, let's remember, they say doesn't have to be the way. We have the power to redefine our roles, to break free from the chains of they say, and to create a more inclusive, equitable society. As we journey into this exploration, remember, they say is not always the way. Stay tuned for more revelations in the upcoming episodes.